Hello people, so I'm sitting here in the cold in the forest. You can see around me the rock on the other side. You see the forest everywhere. So I wanted to talk to you about the Pharaon cylinder or hands of Horus. What is the science of ancient Egypt, and what I recently, means last 2 years, I discovered and tested it, and I worked on organ energy, live energies also. Dr. Wilhelm Reich works, I think many of you are familiar with, and I tried to develop these cylinders a bit far, a bit better. There are a few versions out of them on the market. I'm honest, I didn't test all of them, but I think none of them saw the bigger picture. In that sense, I don't claim to see the bigger picture either, but it's about coming forward step to step to redevelop this. So I will show you this now, how to use it, and explain a few words to this. So here you see the bag, what comes with later. Here are my two latest prototypes I made to test. I did already different prototypes. They were tested by different people who were quite amazed about the results, and we will try to put it up as ready product in our shop really soon. So, because I believe it's one of the best protections one can have to really close the energy field and make the tension smaller. Means if you have a temperature difference, what's too big, what's too big, you always have problems, in the sense that the tension is high. If the tension is high, you burn much energy for doing the same as what you could do with less energy, and apart all this, they also load up your energies. In that sense, it would be good if everybody would test it. I'm sure not everybody would feel it, but it's the same as with organs. Even if you don't feel it, that does not mean it doesn't work in you. Reich proved in many experiments how this energy manifests in the human body, how it works on water, on the atmosphere and everything. So the Pharaon cylinder is also organ in some way, for sure, but it's not just the organ energy. If you go deeper into the Egyptian science, you would see that they worked with a few sources of energy, not just Reich's organ energy, what's merely one state of the same, So let me show you the cylinders. So here you go. So you see, you have in the back the red and the green one. That's the colors I choose, and you see these are prototypes. They don't look perfectly, but for the energetic work it doesn't matter. So in this pair, what comes, you see the green cylinder is always for your left side, what they call the moon side, and the red cylinder I choose, what was in the original Egyptian cylinders blue, is red silverish in my cylinders. So what you see or perceive for sure is when you see the statues of the old pharaohs, you see they all have these cylinders in their hand. So theirs worked in a way as described in some ancient texts, that you press on them and they will release a certain energy, rebuild all your energies for at least 24 hours. So different tests were made with the Pharaon cylinders from diverse doctors and therapists, psychics, and all had some or another result. What the result is, or what will it do for you, is another story that depends always on your level and your possibilities. So in any way, for using these cylinders, there are also many ways to use it, but the easiest is to just use it 5 minutes per day and use a certain position. What's important is, first thing is, you should not mix the cylinders. That means what's for the left side should be for the left side, your female side. What is for the right side should be for the right side, is your male side. That means you should neither cross your legs or wear metal on your body while you do this. What is also claimed or written in all texts is it closes your aura, so it means the influences from the outside become much smaller and it balances your stress level. In that way, as you see, you just take them in your hand, on the left green in my own invention, and the other side you have this one, the red silverish one. So you will feel, depending on your level of course, some will sense nothing and some will sense much. So this depends on many factors for sure. One factor is, of course, how healthy your body is, how many toxins you have left in your body. The other thing is how sensible you are to energies, really. So if you go now to really strong psychic persons, they will feel much more and can also do more with. But for sure is, once you have protection, that doesn't mean you are always under attack. It's always easier, all these things. And it's also guidance in a certain way. As the one who knows organizedworld.com, my homepage, we have developed also pendants to guide people to strengthen the important parts of the energy system. So we try to really work on the energy system of the people to cure people, because we are the smallest cell of the bigger organism. What's this planet about? So in that sense, we will bring out these Pharaon cylinders soon, and you can find them in our shop. And I'm sure yet the prototypes are being tested by different independent persons. Because if I just test it myself and I say it's okay, of course you can measure when one was not in perfect heat, you can see differences by using this. But we want especially the opinion of many neutral people before we set it into our shop, as with all our products. So in that sense, I hope for good results. And me, myself, I'm completely convinced, since I feel it really strong. And I used them since 2 years. I had the other, let's call it crystal cylinders, where one was shungite, the other talchloride. And I find these ones are a great improvement for myself in working with the cylinders. In that way, I'm quite sure that people will like it, and that we can launch it into our online shop really, really soon, and share this bliss with people. Also, I will try to, write more how I came to this, how it puts together, how it fits together with the biogeometry, what was in ancient Egyptian science, how it fits together with other science, let's call it hermetics, alchemics, or normal academic science. But as you all know, the human is more as just this flesh or this body, and a disease is mainly just a manifestation of an energy problem. So if you have an energy problem in the first place, you will get a disease later. Of course, you have frequencies, vibrance, what the whole universe is about. So we are exposed more and more to EMF and many other radiations that are not healthy at all for our body. In that sense, it's really time to protect us and come to science what is not harming us or our environment. We use science to make our life easier, but this is okay and this is understandable. But the point is, we could have science that would not harm our environment and still make our life easier, and we could advance, discover what life is about without really ripping off Mother Nature, this planet, all the time. Because we are yet, in that sense, as long as we are sick energetically, a bacteria for this planet. And as long as we cannot clean ourselves or we are not healthy, it doesn't make any sense to go out and seek for capables. That means other people on the outside who are capable for, but because it's important to drink good water, good food, to leave away all the junk food, whatever. But it's also important to create your own harmony, to create, maybe when you have time and the possibility, your own food, means vegetables, fruits. When you cook it, to bring good energies in, means mind, thoughts and everything. So in that sense, really it's about coming back to the old way. That means not giving up everything, that just means combining what makes sense and eliminating what is not needed anymore for our highest good. In that sense, watch out for our pharaonscylinders, what will be in our shop soon. You can also Google it under Hands of Horus. You find some articles, pharaonscylinders. Anyway, you don't do wrong by looking up a bit the Egyptian culture and others, because we were not dumper in the past. So wish us the best for launching these cylinders, and I'm sure you will all enjoy them. And they will be out, let's say, in 3-4 weeks from here. We have first products for the shops, and I hope until then I have results of the testers, so we can give this out with good consciousness and really help people, and also develop other products to mechanically clean the water again, and all the other things what are needed really. That means the water cleaning mechanically is because when you get the water out of the tap, it's energetically dead, of course. So the water doesn't like a straight flow. If you look in nature, as this small river passing here, you see it's never straight, it makes curves. So in that sense, the energy goes away of the water when it's pressed, because water doesn't like pressure either, as people who are water mainly. And in that way you have to really put the water in a vortex in own spin to really re-energize it. So there are a few products out on the market, but I have developed sprinklers for cats. Oh, there was a fox running there. Let's see if we can get him. Oh no, it was too quick. But that was nice and interesting that just the fox came here. So, anyway, look up my other videos to see some of the products we created, and we want to create more products to really help people. For me, these products are more to educate people as to become rich, because I'm not so rich at all, because I'm idealist, and idealists don't have it always easy in this world. I mean, if you want to do what you tell others to do, that means to give up on not everything, on many things, to gain even more. What you gain is wisdom and a part of you what most of us have lost. So, in that sense, after we saw the crow, the fox and the pharaon cylinders, I wish you a nice day, evening, wherever you are, and look up for the pharaon cylinders in Organize the World with Z as Zorro, organizetheworld.com. Bye.